good morning, student. We'll wait for 2 to 3 minutes and then we will start. Okay. So meanwhile, everyone revise mathematical induction steps that we had discussed in the last lecture. Okay, good morning, student. I hope I'm audible. Yes, and the screen is visible. Yes, student. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so let us quickly revise what we have seen. Okay, in a last lecture. Just give me 1 minute, student. Okay, students. So there are three steps. Okay, the first step that we have seen in mathematical induction is basis step. So in a basis step, what we are going to do, we are going to consider any integer, say n0. Okay, and then for that integer n0, we are going to say that the statement is true. So we'll validate the statement for integer n0. That is the first step that we have discussed. The second step, what we are going to do, student, we are going to put n is equal to k. So for kth value, we are going to say that the statement is true. Okay, and that step we are saying it as induction hypothesis. Okay, so n is equal to k, that we are going to say it is true. Okay, the next step, that is the last third step, what we are going to do, we are going to prove that k, if n is equal to k and for n0 also we are having the statement as a true, then n is equal to k plus 1 would be true. That we need to prove. Okay, and that step is induction step. So these three steps we had discussed in a last lecture. Okay, we had solved a simple problem based on mathematical induction, that how we are going to solve step by step the problem using mathematical induction. Okay, so let us start. Today, student, we are going to solve the various problem based on mathematical induction. Okay, I hope everyone is ready with notebook and pen. Okay, so we'll be solving the problems. Okay, so that you will get the confidence and it will be easier to you to solve any type of problem on a mathematical induction. So get the next problem, student. Write it down, everyone. 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 3n minus 2. It is 3n minus 2, which is equal to n 3n minus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So for this statement, for this proposition, we have to solve whether we have to prove this proposition is true using mathematical induction. Okay. So we need to prove LHS is equal to RHS. What is the first step that we have to do, student? Okay. So again, this problem I'll be solving. Okay. Next problem onwards, you'll be solving. I'll be giving you time and then together we'll be solving it at last. Okay. So see what we have done in the last lecture. We were trying to prove LHS is equal to RHS. So for LHS, what we will do? We'll take any integer that is n0. Suppose I'm taking n0. I mean n is equal to 1. So if I take n is equal to 1, what LHS I'm getting? 1 only. Okay. For n is equal to 1. Let us check for RHS. RHS would be 1. 3n, 3 into 1 is 3 minus 1 divided by 2. So 2, it is 1 only. 2 by 2, it is 1 only. Okay. For n is equal to 2, it would be 1 plus 4. So it would be 5, right? RHS is equal to 2 into 3 into 2 is 6 minus 1 is 5 divided by 2. So 5 I'm getting. If you will put n is equal to 3, I'll be getting 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 1 is 12, right? And if I'll put 3 over here, 3 into 8 divided by 2. Okay. So 3 into 8 divided by 2. So I'm getting 12 for RHS. So if you keep on doing it, you are going to get LHS is equal to RHS. So first basic step we have done this. Okay. Now what is the next step, student, that we have to do is we have to say that n is equal to k. The given statement is true. Okay. So how do I do it? Second step is induction hypothesis. Okay. So put n is equal to k and n is equal to k. We are saying it is true. So it would be 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 3k minus 2 is equal to k 3k minus 1 divided by 2. And this we are saying it as a true, right? So this is very important equation that we have got. Okay. So second step we have done with induction hypothesis. 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus dash 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 plus 3k minus 2 is equal to k into 3k minus 1 divided by 2. Second step we have done with. What is the next step that we have to do now? We have to be very careful. Okay, so I'll write equation again here so that we will have a reference. 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus dash 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 plus 3k minus 2 is equal to k 3k minus 1 divided by 2. I hope everyone is writing this. Okay. Now, what is the third step? Third step is n is equal to k plus 1. We need to prove. Just put n is equal to k plus 1. What it would be? 1 plus 4 plus 7, right? Plus dash 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 plus 3k minus 2, right? Plus now 3. This is n plus 1 we have to put. So n plus 1, that is k, n is equal to k plus 1 we have to put. So k plus 1 minus 2. Okay. So this would be your LHS, which is equal to here, this n you will replace with k plus 1. So k plus 1, right? Then 3. K plus 1 minus 1 divided by 2. I hope you are getting this. Okay, what we have done? Simply we have put n is equal to k plus 1 in a given equation, and we have got this equation. Okay, let us simplify this. 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 3k minus 2 plus, now this is 3k plus 3 minus 2, right? So can I say that directly as 3k plus 1? 3k plus 1, okay, which is equal to, this is 3k plus 3 minus 2. So 3k plus 1 that I have written over here. Okay. And then just let us simplify this. It is 3k plus 1. So k plus 1, 3k, right? Plus 3 minus 1 divided by 2. So it would be k plus 1 into 3k plus 2 divided by 2. Okay. So what I will do, student, you can have this term and you will try to prove RHS is equal to LHS. Okay. For simplicity, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the final term. Okay. So that after getting the final term on RHS side, I will try to get the final term on LHS side and I will compare those final terms. Okay. So it would be easier for me. So I'm going in that way. You can have your own step and you can prove this. I mean, you can have this this term only, and for this equation you can prove as a LHS. So I'm just expanding it and going to get the final term. So k plus 1 into 3k plus 2. So it is k 3k plus 2 plus 1. Okay, 3k plus 2 divided by 2. So it would be 3k square plus 2k plus 3k plus 2 divided by 2, right? So I'm getting it as 3k square plus 5k plus 2 divided by 2. Okay. So I have solved up to this step for RHS. So I have solved for RHS, right? Let us solve for LHS. Now for LHS, this is our LHS. Okay. So up to this term, we have got the equation. Okay. So we have to add 3k plus 1 into that equation. That's it. So what equation we are having? This equation, right? So k 3k minus 1 divided by 2. I have substituted this equation value as k 3k minus 1 divided by 2 plus 3k plus 1. So this is LHS and I'm going to solve RHS. RHS and this is LHS. Okay, LHS we have solved and we have got this as a final equation. Okay, so let us solve this. Okay, k 3k minus 1 plus 2 3k plus 1 divided by 2. So it would be 3k square minus k plus 3k square 3k minus 1, right? 3k square minus k plus 6k plus 2 divided by 2. So what is the final equation I'm getting? 3k square plus 5k plus 2 divided by 2. Okay. So whether I'm getting LHS is equal to RHS? Yes. So at this moment, I would say that we have proved for n is equal to k plus 1, we are getting LHS is equal to RHS. So using mathematical induction, we have solved this problem, student. Okay, so whenever you will have this type of problem, you need to go stepwise. You need to write each and every step you mention. You have to mention basis step. What is basis step? Okay, then solve it. Second, mention induction hypothesis step. What we are going to do, then solve it. Third, mention induction step. What we are going to do, and then solve it. And finally, show LHS is equal to RHS. I hope you have got the second problem also. Are you able to solve the next problem? Now, next level problems we are going to solve. Okay. So everyone is ready to solve the next problem, student? Yes. Kindly reply yes, no.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, is mathematical induction there for today's IE?
No, no, no. Mathematical induction would not be there, student. Okay. Because
ma'am.
we just started mathematical induction. Okay. For look, yesterday I have I think CR A division and B both division CR. Okay. I had a communication and I had requested them to circulate the message that induction would not be there. Okay. Please check out all the materials that I have posted on a Google Classroom. So, student, whatever you need to communicate with me, you can say it to your CR, and CR will be contacting me. Okay, whatever the things you want to communicate. Otherwise, you can communicate directly through my mail ID. Is it okay, all the students? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Please check all the materials that I have posted on a Google Classroom. Okay, videos I have posted, and soon we'll be going to create the Bodhi 3 course for this discrete mathematics. So videos I'll be posting, student. Okay, for you people. Okay, where you will have a in quiz, out quiz. You're going to solve the problems there only. Okay. So I hope everyone is prepared and don't take any tension. Okay, whatever we have done, whatever we have covered in a theory lecture on that concept only, you will have a question. Okay. Now we will continue with the next problem. Okay, one simple problem I will give first. Okay, will increase the level of complexity. Okay, let me check the simple one first. Yeah, take it, everyone. 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus dash 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 plus n square, which is equal to n by 6, n plus 1 to n plus 1. Please solve it, student, quickly. And please tell me the final term that you are getting. Okay, whenever you'll get the equal terms now, you have to mention in a chat box what is the final term you are getting. Okay, so I'll be checking out your chat box, student. I'll be observing who is solving. Anyone has done? Okay, what is the final equation, student, that you are getting here?
Ma'am, I guess someone is there in the lobby to be admitted. Can you check?
Okay. See, I'm not admitting the students to, I'm just by giving permission to bypass the lobby to everyone. I think this is not using team with an. Okay, who is this? 267 or what? What is the roll number?
I
Okay, I have given a permission, I think. I no need to ask. Okay, everyone is coming directly in my lobby. Who is
Okay,
having
ma'am.
that problem? Who is having that problem? Please ask him or her to try it once out, because already I have given a permission for everyone. Every
Okay,
person
ma'am.
can,
Okay.
yeah. Please check it again. But the problem has been solved. That student is there in the lobby. I could see the increased participants over here. Whether that student is there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I hope you have done, student. Yes. Perfect. To take cube. Okay. In a cube, you have given a what? Okay. Okay. Divide by 6. Okay. Let me check in a cube whether it is correct. Take cube. Okay. So, yes. It is now Purnish. I could see now k plus 1. 2k square plus 7k plus 6 divided by 6. Perfect. So, this term, whether you are getting, I think for Yash also the same term you are getting, right now, Yash? Just make k plus 1 as a common, so it would be easier instead of going for k cube. K cube is also okay. Yes, just check out whether you are getting the same thing. Yeah, okay. Okay, Mugdha, you have got the same thing? Yes. What about other student? Quickly reply. I'm waiting for other student. Okay, I will solve RHS student. Very easy it is. Okay, RHS would be put n is equal to k plus 1. So it would be k plus 1. Then k plus 1 plus 1 is k plus 2. Then 2k plus 3. Why 2k plus 3? Because n is equal to k plus 1. So 2k plus 3 divided by 6. Okay. So basically, you are going to get this value. On LHS, you are going to get k plus 1 as a common term. LHS, k plus 1 as a common term you will get, and you will have k by 6, 2k plus 1 plus k plus 1. And the same thing you are getting as LHS is equal to RHS. I hope everyone is getting this. Yes or no? Quickly reply. All the students, quickly reply. Yes. Okay, can we go for the next problem then quickly, so that the more problem will be solving? Okay, I hope everyone will be getting the answer. Yeah, it is very simple problem that I have given student. Now go for n cube. Okay, write down 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus n cube is equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole square. Okay, do it. and tell me the final equation. Everyone is solving with the interest. Let us solve. First step is what? Basis. LHS is equal to 1. 1 cube is 1. And here RHS would be 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 2 by 2 square would be 1. Right? Then if I'll put n is equal to 2, then 1 cube is 1 and 2 cube is 8. So LHS would be 9. Just put n is equal to 2 here. So 2 plus 1 is 3 divided by 2 whole square is RHS. Okay. So 2 will get cancelled it out and I'll be getting 9. Okay. For LHS n is equal to 3, I'll be getting 36. RHS also I'll be getting 36. So on. Okay. So if you go on checking out n is equal to 1, 2, 3, LHS, whatever LHS value you're getting, you'll be getting RHS. So first step that we have proved. Okay. So basis is that. The second step is we have to put n is equal to k, and that we are saying it is true in induction hypothesis. We are saying it is as true. We are not going to prove it. N is equal to k. We are going to say it is true, right? So 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dash 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 plus k cube is equal to k. K plus 1 divided by 2 whole square. Okay, that we are saying it as a true. Okay, so this is true, right? This is very important equation. Now third step is what? Induction step. Okay, so we have to prove n is equal to k plus 1 is true, right? So put value 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dash 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 plus k cube plus k plus 1 cube is equal to. Now here you have to put n is equal to k plus 1. So it would be k plus 1 and then this would be k plus 1 plus 1. So k plus 2 divided by 2 whole square. I hope everyone is solving it. Okay. What is the answer you have got? Let me check. Anyone has solved? K plus 1. Okay. K plus 1. K plus 1 into k plus 2 divided by 2 whole square. That we need to prove whether you are getting LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so let us prove. I hope everyone is getting this. Okay, so we'll solve it. Let me change the page. One cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dash 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 plus k cube plus k plus 1 whole cube is equal to k plus 1 into k plus 2 divided by 2 whole square that we have got, right? Now for this term already we have proved equation, that is k into k plus 1 divided by 2 whole square plus k plus 1 cube, right? Now this is LHS and I need to prove this LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so what I will do, student, here I can have k plus 1 whole square as a common term, right? If I'm putting k plus 1 whole square as a common term, what will be there inside in a bracket? It would be k upon 2 whole square plus k plus 1, right? If I'm putting k plus 1 square as a common. Then k plus 1 whole square would be, just simplify the student. So k square upon 4 plus k plus 1, right? So it would be k plus 1 whole square divided by k square plus 4k plus 4 divided by 4. And what is this k square plus 4k plus 4? It is k plus 2 whole square, right? So k plus 1 whole square into k plus 2 whole square divided by 4. Okay. So can I write this term as RHS? Yes, I can write k plus 1 into k plus 2. Okay. Divide by 2 whole square. So these and this are equal. So LHS is equal to RHS. This is square. Okay. So LHS is equal to RHS. I hope you have got everyone. Whether you have got the same thing? Yes. Okay. Quickly say yes. We have got it, ma'am. Okay. I'm just checking out who is saying yes and who has solved it. Any problem in this problem? Everyone is getting? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Very good. Now go for this. Now here you need to think. Okay. So for this problem, I'm going to give you some time to think how to solve. Just check it out. Prove 8 raised to n minus 3 raised to n is divisible by 5. Okay. So student, this type of problem are definitely will be there, okay, in your exam. Now, in order to solve this problem, this is quite different problem, but the steps and the concept would be similar. Okay, so whatever the concept and whatever the steps we are just putting, okay, to solve these type of problem, the same thing you have to do, student. Okay, the same step you need to follow. So I'm just giving you time to just check it out, just to think how we can prove this 8 raised to n minus 3 raised to n is divisible by 5. The steps would be same. Okay. Just do it, student. Think about it and how we can go. Think about it. Can anyone tell me what are the things we can do it? See, this problem you can have number of choices. You can have number of alternatives. Okay, it's not like that. Whatever the way I'm going to show you right now would be the compulsory way. You can have your own logic. Only the thing is you need to justify whatever you are doing. Okay. So anyone is having any idea about this problem, how to go with, what are the things that we need to do in this problem? Anyone? Come on, students. What is the first step we have to do? Anyone? You can unmute yourself and talk. Anyone? What is the first step that we have to do, student?
Ma'am, assume n equal to 1, then it will be 8 minus 3 and 5. So 5 will be divisible by 5. So this
Very
is the
good.
first step.
Okay. If I take n is equal to 2, it would be n is equal to 2, it would be
55.
64
so
minus
55 is divisible by 5. So first step is
Yes.
prove. Yes, very good, very good. Okay. So first step we have done. Right? What is the next step?
Put n equals to k.
Huh. So what would be the equation that we will be getting, and we will be saying that
Ma'am, it will be k 8 raised to k minus 3 raised to k.
yes, 8 raised to k minus 3 raised to k divisible by 5.
5.
That is true. Okay, we are going to say 8 raised to k minus 3 raised to k is divisible by 5. Now we have got this thing in our hand. How we will move there? What is the next step?
En sum.
Yes. Put n is equal to.
K plus 1.
Okay. So what equation I will have?
Ma'am, it will be 8 raised to k plus 1 minus 3 raised to k plus 1.
Very good. After that?
Ma'am, then we can write it as 8 into 8 raised to k minus 3 into 3 raised to k.
Okay.
So,
Very good. Very good.
so then
Ma'am, then we can substitute 8 as 5 plus 3 and then we can take 3 common.
yes, ma'am, like 5 into 8 raised to k and plus 3 into 8 raised to k, and then similar for 3 raised to k. And
But student, what you have to do, you have to see. You have to see what are the things that in our hand, okay, and what we need to prove. We need to prove divisible by 5. So which term will be requiring, student? Which term will be requiring? What is there in our hand? Which term we are having right now that we are saying it is divisible by 5? Which term?
8 raised to
Which term
Eight
in,
raised to
in,
k
in
minus
our
3 raised
hand
to
we are
k.
having 8 raised to k minus 3 raised to k. And what we need to prove? Divisible by 5. So whatever there in our hand, we need to concentrate on that term and try to get that term, no? By simplifying the or while arranging the terms. Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, perfect. So 8 raised to k into 8 minus 3 raised to k into 3 you have got. What should be the next step?
Converting the
concentrate.
8 and 3 in 5 plus or minus term.
Yes. So what should be the next term? 8 raised to k into
8
8
can
you
be
are having.
written as,
So you are replacing 8 with
ma'am,
5 plus 3.
no ma'am, we can replace it by 10 minus 2 and we can replace 3 as 5 minus 2.
Okay, what will happen? 10 minus 2. What will happen?
When we expand the terms, all the terms would be one, only leaving one term. Every term would be divisible by 10, so that it will always be divisible by
Divisible by
5.
5.
And in
Hmm.
and in 5 minus 2, every term would be divisible by 5, and except from the last one. And from this, from the 10 minus 2 and 5 minus 2, the last term would be 2 raised to n. That
Yes.
would be cancelled out.
Okay. That way also you can do. Okay. But the thing is, any other alternative? Anyone want to say? This is a one way. Another way,
Yes, ma'am.
I want
Ma'am, it
another
will be,
for the student. Yeah.
ma'am, it will be like after substituting n equal to k plus 1, we will get 8 raised to k plus 1 minus 3 raised to k plus 1. So
Right.
we'll write first term as 8 into 8 raised to k minus 3 into 3 raised to k. So
Please unmute other student. I'll be giving you chance to say. Every student is having chance to say whatever they want to say. Okay, but whenever one student is speaking, please, it's my request. Other student will unmute. Yeah, continue, student. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. So first term, which is 8 into 8 raised to k, will be written as 5 into 8 raised to k plus 3 into 8 raised to k minus 3 into 3 raised to k. So after that, 5 into 8 raised to k will be the same. From the other two term, we'll take 3 common. So it will be 3 into 3 in bracket 8 raised to k minus 3 raised to k. And
Perfect.
in the above step, we have proved that 8 raised to k minus 3 raised to
Very
k is
good.
a multiple of 5. So the
Divisible by
divisible by 5.
Yeah, very good.
So
Very good.
the last, yes, ma'am. So the last term is the divisible by 5, and first term, as it is 5 into 8 raised to k, it is divisible by 5. So hence proved.
Yes. Very good. Very good, student. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Just 1 minute, student, please. Okay, very good. Okay, so we will check out students. See this. Here, what I'll do, first step I'll do as basis. N is equal to 1. LHS I'm getting as 5. It is equal to 5. So a basis we have done. We have done with N is equal to K. That is 8 raised to K minus 3 raised to K is divisible by 5. That we are saying. Okay. So this equation we are having with us. Okay. So we can utilize this equation, and divisible by 5, we need to keep it in a mind. Okay. The next step is what? Induction step, where we will put N is equal to K plus 1, right? So it would be 8 raised to K plus 1 minus 3 raised to K plus 1. So this term I need to adjust in a such a way that I could take advantage of this term that I'm having. So 8 raised to K into 8 minus 3 raised to K into 3 I'm having, right? So what I'll do is 8 raised to K I want. I will not touch this 8 raised to K, because 8 raised to K I'm having. I'm going to get 3 raised to K. Even 3 raised to K also I'm having. Okay. So I will not touch this 3 raised to K also, because these two term I'm having in my hand, right? So I can arrange this 3 as 8 minus 5 simply. Okay. So that I could get 8 as a common, okay, in between these two term, and I'll be getting 8 raised to K minus 3 raised to K directly. So it would be 8 raised to K into 8 minus 3 raised to K into 8, right? Plus 5 into 3 raised to K. I hope everyone is getting this. Yes, student? Okay. What I have done is I want 8 raised to K minus 3 raised to K. So I'm moving in that direction so that I'll be getting this term 8 raised to K minus 3 raised to K. So this expansion I have done with, so that easily I can have 8 common here. 8 raised to K minus 3 raised to K. Okay, the same term I'm getting here, plus 5 into 3 raised to K. Now student, this already we are having in our hand, that is it is divisible by 5. Divisible by 5. So obviously this term would be divisible by 5. What about this? Anything multiplied by 5. Anything multiplied by 5 would be divisible by 5. So we are going to say it is divisible by 5, because 5 into anything we are going to say it is divisible by 5. Finally, the whole equation, whatever we have got, is divisible by 5. So this time at this moment, we can say that 8 raised to n minus 3 raised to n divisible by 5 we have proved with the help of mathematical induction. So this is the one way you can go with. You can have another way also. You can have another alternatives also. But the thing is, you have to justify whatever you are doing. Okay, you need to justify it is divisible by 5. At last, you need to justify it is divisible by 5. I hope you have got the same, student. Yes, kindly acknowledgement. Kindly give me acknowledgement that you have got it, student. Yes, I want reply from all the student. Quickly put it in a chat box. Yes. Okay, done. So what I'm doing here, student, I'm going to give you one homework and you'll be solving it. Okay. Okay, write down this. N cube minus n divisible by 3. Okay, now you have to think over here. Okay, you have to develop the logic, you have to make the equation, you have to make the arrangement of the terms, so that at the last you'll be justifying this given equation is divisible by 3. So this is your homework problem, student. I hope in the next lecture everyone will have an answer for this. Okay. Okay, so today we will stop, student, here. I hope everyone, I think yes, okay, I hope everyone has prepared for the exam. Okay, so you'll be getting the instruction. Okay, and all the best for your IE1 student. Okay, thank you all.
Ma'am.
Yes. Okay, Mandar, I'm taking attendance from attendance list. I hope everyone is giving me, everyone is typing that roll number and everything. Okay, I'm just preparing the attendance right now. I hope everyone is putting in a proper format so that attendance will be taken care of. I have downloaded the attendance list.
Okay, ma'am.